It's a dead end. Ain't it pretty? But it's a dead end. You know, many people walk the Camino for different reasons. And for many people, it's a very secular reason. They just want to have experiences. For whatever reason, they're bored with their life or they're stuck and they just want to enjoy themselves and look at the pretty views and have some good wine and good food and meet some new people, and that's the purpose that they come on the Camino for. But eventually it ends in a dead end. It ends in Compostela, and then their experience is over and they're stuck with whatever problems they had before. They're stuck with whatever difficulties, whatever frustrations, or they're stuck with no more experience. You know, they get on the airplane and they're back home and now they have to pay for it, and that's about it. And honestly, part of the reason I'm here is for experience as well. Experience isn't a bad thing. We all worship something. For many people, what they worship is experience. What they worship is physical pleasure. And yet, the road to Compostela sort of forces you to acknowledge that physical pleasure, or at least the absence of physical pain, isn't always the highest pursuit. You know, no matter how well in shape you are when you come on the Camino, it's hard. It tears up your body. And yet, many people make the sacrifice to come on the Camino because they're looking for something, even if they don't know what it is that they're looking for. And experience isn't a bad thing, because of course, what are we experiencing? We're experiencing reality. Here we're experiencing the beauty of nature. And so, in doing so, we are coming head to head with the question that St. Thomas poses in his 5 ways for the proof of the existence of God. Beauty, where does it come from? Being, where does it come from? Existence, where does it come from? When you walk through a beautiful place, you see a beautiful sunrise or sunset, a beautiful girl, whatever it is, you should take time to ask that question. Because the thing, the created thing, no matter how good it is, no matter how pleasant it is eventually going to end in that dead end. Because the physical thing cannot last, because everything that's material is passing away. And so you're just setting yourself up for needless suffering if you put your hopes in things that will pass away. And so the challenge is, on the way, is to set your sights on something that can't be taken away from you. And so if you are enjoying the beauty of these panoramic views, and you begin to develop a relationship with the one who made that beauty, who is the source of beauty itself, you may never see this view again. I may never walk this road to Compostela. It's really hard for a priest with all of our responsibilities to get time off. It really was a blessing that the bishop gave me this time off. And yet I will have this experience in my memory, and more important than just the experience in my memory, and of course I'm taking lots of pictures and I'm being, sort of like a modern person, making a photo documentary of every step. But in reality, most of those photos are going to sit in my hard drive, unlooked at, for probably years and years and years. Some of them might make it onto my screensaver from time to time, so I'll see them because some of them are particularly beautiful. But ultimately, what's much more important than the photos or even the memories, is the relationship with the one who created the beauty. The photos themselves, if anything, maybe they make you a little sad, because they make you long for going back to some place where perhaps you can't afford to, or perhaps you can't get time off to go. And so they can actually make you a little sad that, that's what I did when I was young, and now I'm stuck doing whatever I'm doing right now, and I can't go and do that again. And that might be true for decades. I mean, until you retire, you may not ever have the freedom to go back and do some of the things that you want to do. Again, something we take for granted, the ability to go on vacations the way we do. Something we're not grateful for. But there may come a time when you're not able to go on vacations. And then what? What's the point of life? Well, if you're in relationship with the one who gave you beauty, then you'll see beauty all around you. You'll enjoy the beauty all around you, and you'll help co-create with him the beauty. And the dead end of material things won't make you sad. All right, God bless.